What's up, guys? Here it is, Thursday, February 6th, and we have some surprisingly nice weather out today as far as from a temperature perspective. It's a rain day, so we're getting rain off and on. I'm here at the park with my buddy here, going for a walk. This is Grayson, and so we're walking around, and you know, when it gets a little slow like this, you know, in the winter season, you have some extra time to kind of think about things and kind of reorganize and re-strategize. So there's like three things I was like really thinking about specifically. Want to just jump on here and see if this correlated to your market, if you guys are seeing the same things. But here we are kind of at the tail end of winter. You know, it's February, and before we know it, it'll be the end of February, and thankfully we'll be in March very soon here. So the first thing I was looking at that I think will be really good for this year versus last year is the fact that Trump's now in office. This is generally seen as a positive thing. He won by a landslide. This is generally viewed, you know, from the market, from American citizens, as a positive thing, whether or not you be, you know, Democrat, Republican, or independent. This is viewed as a pro-business thing, generally speaking. So this is a good sentiment for the market. This encourages people to invest, to put money into things. Capital expenditures will be up, building will be up as well, and I think that'll be a really good thing, you know, for your market, where people are willing to reinvest. They don't feel like they basically feel like taxes, in a lot of ways at least, are going to be going down. And this will be a really good thing because people are more likely to spend when they have more expendable income, both individuals as well as businesses. So that's the first thing. Trump taking office viewed as a generally a positive market thing. Second thing that's really good this year versus last year is that, especially like as we're going into, you know, spring and then busier season, I think there was a lot of turmoil, and there continues to be. Everything that, like, from, you know, a macro perspective of huge worldwide events, wars, you know, Middle East tensions, and a lot of that's not going away by any means. But I think now with him at the helm, this is going to kind of help us to be seen and kind of taken a little bit more seriously. You know, nothing against the former guy in that office, but I think he's a little, he outlived his position. He was not there. He's not able to be seen and taken seriously. So I think that was kind of a negative thing there. So kind of getting out of that a little bit and focusing kind of more on America, which we have enough problems here, you know, without taking on the world's problems. I think that's the second really good thing, focusing on putting America first. And, you know, I mean, you know, if you're like me, it's like you're born and raised here, and this is where I plan to be, you know, for my entire life. And I think this is a good thing, you know, for the citizens here. And then the third thing is, this is kind of more like micro. This is in where I live in Nashville, Tennessee area. There we are at the playground now. The third thing is construction, infrastructure. Here, there's a lot of people flocking here from all over the U.S., from California especially, even prior to all the fires and everything crazy going on there, to the fact that there's, you know, large companies that have relocated here, Mars, Nissan, In and Out. I mean, there's large conglomerations that are moving here. Broadcom, I believe, will be coming here as well, coming up here this year next. And so there's a variety of reasons for that, but really good here that we have lower taxes, that it's pro-business, and that there's no income tax here in the state of Tennessee. So all that to say, there's really good things happening in the market. There's always going to be uncertainty. There's always going to be things coming up. You know, right now there's a big push, and there's kind of a little bit of a scare because of AI, you know, and DeepSeek in China. And there'll always be those. But I think if you just continue focusing on those things you can control, you know, what's right in front of you, putting one foot in front of the other, making a plan, and you're always going to have to detour. I mean, there's going to be, you know, bumps in the road, but if you kind of stick to that plan and don't get discouraged or dissuaded no matter what, you know, obstacles get in front of you, I think that you'll ultimately have a much better day, month, year, decade, and life. So those are the three things that really I was thinking about recently that I want to jump on and see. Do you find those three things to be encouraging for your market? Do you see the same things happening in your market? And, you know, lastly, what is your perspective on those things? So look forward to catching you guys on the next video. Hopefully next time I see you, the sun will be out and it'll be a little bit of a brighter day. We'll see you later.